Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am on Facebook Live for Who God Says I Am. I don't have enough followers just yet, but I have enough followers on my personal page. So I just wanted to share with everyone that thank you for those who have been supporting me on this journey. And writing the book, Who God Says I Am, and, for my daughters and for the generations to come. It's been quite a bit. It's been interesting. God is really showing me myself and in areas that I needed to heal. And needed to heal and help for my daughters, even in my relationships. It's been great. But I wanted to share what I had in my dream early this morning, and those who have read my book, and it talks about that I am a dreamer, and the Lord reveals to me a lot in my dreams. And early this morning, I had a dream about being in my parents' home, and I saw this man who was hurting people, but he was kind of a warrior. He was looking into my parents' door, and I asked him why he was looking into the door, and he ran, and I chased him with my dog, but he escaped. But I kept looking for him, but I couldn't find him, so I went home. And as I was walking home, this particular man and these dark spirits that surrounded him were coming after me. So I ran home, I went into the house, and I locked the door. And in the dream, I went up the stairs to check on my mom, and she was resting, and I was like, I'm okay because I'm in the house. But when I got back downstairs, they had broken into our home, and I was afraid in the dream, and I saw them, and I was like, I can't fight all of them, and they're going to take me, and they're going to hurt me. And in the dream, I called out for my mother, and I didn't think she could hear me because I was looking at the staircase in the dream, and I still was calling out. I made sure to call out for my mom. And I woke up halfway in between the dream, and I noticed that I was screaming out, Momma. And I went right back to sleep. All of a sudden in the dream, my mother came downstairs, and when she saw who was there, her countenance had changed. It was like her cheekbones turned hard, and just in certain areas, her face had turned hard. She still was the same person. And I was wondering in my dream, is it, her illness is coming back? Because that's what I was, if you read my book, I talk about her mental illness. And I was like, that's not it. She was stronger, and she was taller. She was physically fit in the dream. And those dark spirits that came to attack her, she hit them. I mean, her hands were they were different. I mean, they went flying like they were just going, and they could not hurt my mom. And that particular spirit, that one that was the leader, was cowering down to my mother. He called her something in the dream, and I don't remember the name of it. It was really like my spirit knew what it was, but when I woke up, I couldn't remember the name. But whatever it is, he cowered to it because he was on the floor begging her like this to attack him. He knew she could destroy him. And in the dream, my father came to the door. His countenance had immediately changed as well, like my mother's. And that spirit, again, he was cowering like, please do not destroy me. And my father said, come to the table. And at the table was family. And I don't know who these people were, of course, in the dream. They were just family. And they sat down and I looked at them and I was like, you all are like this? Like, I can't believe you look like this. You look like this the whole time. And you were here the whole time. And they all changed their faces to show, yes, we are protecting you. We see you and we're protecting you. And I was so in shock, but this spirit was told he could not touch me. He could not harm me, and no more. This had to stop. He could not hurt me. And what I got out of the dream was that, just in looking up different things, was that this was a war cry. This was a war cry. I cried out for my mother, and that the spirit, that heaven heard me cry out, that I could not fight this spirit on my own. I needed help. And that the Lord sent me our angels. And, a lot of times the Lord does things that make, to help us to understand, or, our finite mind cannot understand everything. But it was, my mom, my dad, and my family, that ancestry coming to help me fight these spirits, that I am not on my own. And when I cried out, it was, again, heaven hearing me saying, I need help. I need to fight. I need help from my family. And I saw that as, God is hearing me. He can hear me even in my dreams. He can hear me and know that I'm fighting even in my spirit. That, my flesh can't always speak out what's going on, but in the spiritual realm, he heard me. And as I was screaming in my dream and fighting, I was literally fighting in the dream, and my husband woke up holding me while I was fighting. But I won. In the end, I won. That spirit had to stop. That spirit could not go any further than what he was doing. He cowered down to the Spirit of God. He knew that he could not attach himself to me. He could not keep warring with me, that God said enough. So those of you that, that the Lord is speaking to you, even in your dreams, because I don't often talk about my dreams. I don't often tell people about them because, people have different things and their different beliefs. But the Lord speaks to me. And that was something that I used to ignore. At times I ignored, and times I listened. But I listen now. And the Lord kept telling me before, if you would listen to me and hear me, I can deliver you out of all this that you're in. And I learned to be still and to listen to what he's saying. And I have been going through a spiritual battle, even often physically, that we've had some things happen. And I knew we were battling. And this was not, something that was just so small to us. We were truly in a battle. And the Lord was showing me that you've got victory. I know that we have victory because of showing me in my dreams that it's okay. I've got you. I've heard your cry. I heard you cry out. And heaven has called, like as my old pastor Davis, he would say that, when God calls court, and he definitely in that dream called court, and tell that enemy, you cannot go any further. So those of you who are, I want to thank you for reading my book. There are some more books that are going to be coming. And I just wanted to share with you that to listen to your dreams. Listen to what God is telling. It's in those silent times that he reveals himself, and he will show himself strong. So no matter what is going on around us, no matter what is happening, we can listen to God even in those silent times. In our dreams or while we're driving, God speaks. But when he speaks, listen, look it up. Even when you're dreaming and you don't fully understand it, look up the meanings and the words, because God is revealing himself. And he's definitely, I have been going like deep and telling you guys what all I've gone through. But he did that in the dream, just really blessed me and let me know that, okay, I've heard you. I know you're battling. I know what's going on. And, you know, as God is speaking to me and as I'm writing the book, I know that the enemy is, you know, fighting that creativity and fighting for us to, for God to just show himself. And so, you know, I want you guys to be encouraged out there. I want you to know that God does care about you and that he loves you and that he hears you and also that he sees you. I am looking forward again to talking a little bit more about the book, but this was just on my mind this morning because that dream was so strong. And so I will speak a little bit more about what's going on and more about the book and more about some dates of when I'll be traveling and hopefully in the future with the talking about the book and you know, and signing those on the book tour. So anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys and just make sure that you be encouraged and know that God hears you, God sees you, and looking forward to hearing from you guys some more. Take care.